Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to make a quick video on my One Book July setup for 2024. I've been participating in One Book July every year since I started my channel, and some years I used it as a chance to use a new setup, and other years I've used it to merge my notebooks into one. And this year I'm definitely pushing the boundaries of what one book means to me and putting everything into one notebook setup. Not necessarily one notebook, but just a single letter cover, basically. So last year I moved all of my reference into my planner setup. So this was my reference insert that used to be in a personal ring setup, and then I put it into a Hobonichi Week supplement insert, and I've been using this ever since. I've never moved back into my personal ring setup because this just worked really well. So this year I decided to do the same for my journal, and I am once again using a Hobonichi Week supplement insert for my journal and putting it into my planner setup, because one thing that I'm really working on is getting back into journaling. I've really fallen off the last year or so, and I just wanted to make the process easier for me by putting my journal into my planner, because when you're trying to establish a new habit or getting back into an old habit, you want to lower the barrier, right? So you want to make it as easy as possible. So I figured I look at my planner almost every day, so if my journal is right here, then I think I will feel more inclined to journal. So again, this is the Hobonichi Week supplement notebook, and I really like it because you can fit this into the clear cover itself. So you can do this if you want, add it into the slip cover here. It doesn't take up that much space, so that's really good. And then you can add this to the back cover if you want. So honestly, you could get on just fine with just the clear cover. So there you go. You can put one more insert here in the back and just have it be like that. And then you can use a Velcro button. I've seen one of those, and just add a little closure yourself. And then there's a pen loop here. So yeah, honestly, the leather cover is just extra, but that's part of the hobby, right? Dressing up your planner. So the way I have it set up is I just have my planner here, and then my journal is here in this extra slip pocket. So if you have a multi-term weeks cover, it's a pretty good option for this kind of setup. And then my reference insert, I've always put in the back pocket. So I just put it here, and if my cover doesn't have a back pocket, I would just slip it back here in the back or in the front. It doesn't matter to me. And I used to be really into decorating my planner and making it all pretty. I've used this cover before in a video. I've had this cover for a couple of years now, so I don't know if you remembered, but I would add these little scalloped edges on the slip pockets here. Well, this time I'm just keeping it functional. I have rulers here in this pocket, so I have two. I just like having these because they fit right here. And the personal size ruler from Filofax almost fits perfectly with the Hobonichi Weeks, or the Sterling Ink N2, sorry. I still think of this as Hobonichi Weeks, but this is the Sterling Ink Common Planner, but it's Hobonichi Weeks size. And then I have the pocket size ruler too. I just didn't want to lose this, so that fits nicely into this pocket. And then I have my page flags that I also slip here. So when I am planning, I can very easily just reach in here and then take out what I need. So that has been really useful and functional for me. I do have some decorations here, so I have this little layered deco. I also made this DIY polka. I have it flipped over because it's actually a screenshot from one of my favorite games, and I didn't want to post it here. It's a pretty big spoiler, so if you played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you know. But anyway, back to the planner. So something I started doing my planner is meal planning again in a more comprehensive way. I used to just write down my meal plan for dinners, but lately I feel like we've been overflowing on leftovers, and I really wanted to get on top of that. So I decided to meal plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And generally I would come up with a new meal out of our leftovers. So I would have my regular to-dos here. I do have some private stuff, so can't show it, but I have my general to-dos on the dates here, and then I split the right page in half, and then this is my meal plan, and then this is my weekly notes, and this little space here will be my reflection once the week is over. So that is how I'm using my planner now, and it's working really well. Meal planning is starting to get a little bit overwhelming for me, so I don't know if this layout is gonna stay forever, but I'm just trying it for now. And then for my journal here, this is the original Tomoe River because I bought these inserts a little over a year ago, so this is the original paper. And the inks perform amazingly on this paper. So I'm really glad that I'm using this for my journal because I've gotten back into fountain pens lately. I do have my pen case of fountain pens here. And I have 4 ink right now. So this is my Pilot Metropolitan Rollerball pen. So this is the gel pen. But here's my TWSBI Diamond Mini, I think. This has Noodler's X Letter. My Nagasawa Pro Color. Everything's falling. This has Lamy Tourmaline, I think. And then this is actually a Wingsung 3008, I think. Yep, so I don't know if that's going to show on the camera, but this is a really cheap, affordable fountain pen. But it works really nicely. It writes smoothly. I like it. And you can buy this in a pack of 4. They're really affordable, but they're really good pens for the price that you pay. So I have in here Pelikan 4001 blue black ink. I've had conflicting information about what kind of ink it is. Like, is it iron gall? Is it not? I have no idea, but I didn't want to risk ruining my nice fountain pen, so I picked up a pack of this pen, and I'll just use this exclusively for my blue black ink. So if this does get ruined, I'm not going to be torn up about it because this was really affordable. And then I also have my Lamy Safari, and this has Lamy purple ink in it. Oh, it's almost out. But yeah, Lamy inks are really beautiful on the original Tomoe River paper. So I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but if you take a look here, they have really beautiful sheening when it hits the light just right. So I am still very sad that the original Tomoe River paper is going away, but it is what it is, and I'm just trying to enjoy the ones that I still have by trying to use my nice inks on them. Oh, and before I forget, these are the stickers that I use for my journal. I bought these in bulk on Amazon, so I have, I think, 2 more full packs of these. So I have a lot to go through. And I have just been laying down 1 or 2 stickers per spread and journaling around them. That's my favorite way of journaling. It's an easy way to make your pages look pretty without taking up too much time. And I love how hand-drawn they look. I don't have anything super personal on my journal pages as of now. Just ramblings about decluttering and whatever book or game I'm playing. As you see, I haven't filled up too many pages on my journal just because I haven't been journaling every day, even with my setup in my planner here. I actually made the setup in June, so I'm a few weeks ahead. But even then, I haven't been journaling every day just because I have my 5-year journal that I've been updating pretty consistently. If not every day, then every other days, and then I just do a little bit of back planning. But I have been pretty consistent, and I haven't fallen too behind on my journaling. The previous year does need backfilling, but the current year is filled up. And I've come to really enjoy this 5-year journal. I just use this as kind of blotting paper, although I use a ballpoint pen, so it's not really needed, but it's just force of habit. But like I was saying, I really enjoyed having a 5-year journal because it's just a nice little routine for me every night. After I finish cleaning up and I've closed up the kitchen, I love sitting down on my desk to update my planner and then write down a few lines on my 5-year journal, and then I can just relax for the rest of the night. So that has been really pleasant and stress-free for me. And that's why I haven't felt as much pressure to journal every day on my daily journal, because as long as I have my 5-year journal updated, there's absolutely no pressure to write in my daily journal. So it's just whenever I feel like it. So that is my One Book July setup for this year. Super duper quick. I don't really have much else to say. I'm just enjoying my notebooks while at the same time simplifying my lineup. So that's it for this video. Super quick and simple. Again, just trying to keep my setup simple this year. I've been doing a lot of decluttering and destashing. So I'm trying not to planner hop too much. Not that I've been planner hopping, but the temptation has been there lately. So instead of changing planners, I've just been making up new layouts in my current planner and also focusing on destashing and reducing my planner collection. So I am selling planners on my destash page on Instagram, so I will link that down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is Baba Notes, and I will see you next time. Bye!